Okay, so it's Wednesday, and I'm actually doing this on a Wednesday. Whoa, yay! I haven't done this on a Wednesday in forever. I usually, well, last 2 weeks I've been doing this on Thursday. Anyways, so new thing I'm gonna do here, kind of. I need a light on this side, by the way, because I have lights here to make everything not yellow, because it is actually night as I film this for once. Usually I try and do these in the day where I have natural lighting coming in so everything's not yellow, but since the light bulb in here makes everything yellow on my cameras, I'm using lights, but since I only have those ones there, kind of shadow. But anyways, um, first off, what I'm saying I'm gonna do different is I think the first 4 or 5 comic books here, they they're ones I haven't read. Sorry, I'm hungry as I'm doing this, so I'm like not thinking completely 100%. But yeah, the first few you're gonna see here I have not read. I will probably review those next Wednesday. That way I don't have to do 2 videos. I did read a whole bunch of them because I actually bought more than I intended to do this week. Not good on the wallet, but they were definitely worth it, at least so far. I haven't read the other ones, but comic shop news things, not really that many things. We could see X-23 returns, so that's gonna be after Avengers Arena. I'm assuming everything is all in continuity. I wouldn't imagine that be a side story. So let's face it, we kind of figured she wasn't gonna die, so that could be a minor spoiler. Lighting is kind of weird here because of this is being open, but Cataclysm, Ultimate Lanstan issue 4, something happens, but covers are misleading. But that does look like a cool cover. I just wish we knew who that was. It could be Cap, Iron Man. I honestly don't know. And I think that's about that for this thing. Man, it really creates a big shadow when I open it. I think it's probably because of my hand. Anyways, first thing, Marvel Knights X-Men 1 of 5. Now, you may or may not know, I already dropped the Spider-Man one because, well, it's one more thing to buy, first of all, but mostly it confused me and I wasn't that big of a fan of the art. I know a lot of people like the art. I'm not one of them. I probably could stand the art, it's not like horrible or nothing. I'm pretty sure the art is weird in this one too, but I don't know, the story kind of confused me and I was just like, you know what? Money. And then I saw this was coming out and I was like, well, there's where the money's going. So, haven't read it. Hopefully, the story is good. I don't know about the art. I saw the preview for it, so the art looked weird, but whatever. Thor, God of Thunder, The Accursed Part 3, issue 15. And again, still haven't read it, but I saw the movie on Sunday, and it was hilariously awesome because it was hilarious and it was awesome. So you should probably go see that. But yeah, Thor, Batgirl. Um, Interested, but mostly I really just. I mean, it's probably a good issue. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say anything about it. I'm sure it's a great issue. I really want to read issue 26 because I really like her current storyline with the Batgirl Wanted thing. But now I have to wait until next month. So whatever. I'm sure it's gonna be good. So that's Nightwing, which I just got because it just to see how this one was. I wanted to pick up Detective Comics 25, but my shop is sold out after seeing some reviews online, people saying it was really good. I wish I got it, but my store didn't have it. At least my main store. I haven't checked the other store I go to, but if I find it, I'll get it. And like I said, I haven't read it, so hopefully it's good. And I think this is the last of what I have not read. Superman, Wonder Woman. Once again, I hope it's good. The first one I enjoyed, so hopefully they keep that up. And now we start with stuff I did read and it has like fingerprints all over it because it's shiny. It is Batman Zero Year, issue 25. It is $4.99. Does the price? I'm like trying to think. Does the dollar justify this purchase? The dollar extra than usual? A little bit. It starts off, all right, and then it's low, but then it picks up. And then the backup story in the end, I was actually interested in just because of the characters that were in it. The ending was definitely surprising, and there's really not much else to say about it. The end of issue 24, Riddler blacks out the city, so that's what's going on here. They're going after this murderer. That's pretty much all I want to say, and yeah, it's. I'd say get it. I mean, yeah, obviously, if you're reading Batman, you're gonna get it anyway. $4.99. If it was $4.99 just because of the way they did the cover with the embossing, I think that's what it's called, then I would have preferred an alternate cover because it's the same cover as I don't remember which issue, but it's the same thing, just black. Um, Honestly, I would have got the variant if it wasn't for the fact that I spent too much money. Yeah. Anyways, Cataclysm, Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 1. I think they're all 5 parts. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be 3 parts. I don't remember. Don't quote me on anything. It was interesting. It doesn't really tie into Cataclysm until the end of it, like the last page, really. Otherwise, it was definitely an interesting read. I enjoyed it. I have not read anything from this Spider-Man yet, except for the first issue, I believe, because I have that on my iPad from when Marvel did that download every issue one thing in the beginning of the year. Um, so I'd say it's good. If you haven't read Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, it's fine. I understood more or less what was going on, mostly because of reading online different things. I tried my best not to spoil this one just because I want to read it, so I'm going to try and get all the trades for Ultimate Comics Spider-Man and them because I do really want to read the Ultimate Universe, and I have been with Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate X-Men. I'm just kind of taking my time there, but it was a good issue. I liked it. It was a more of a setup, really, and it wasn't even a setup at either. It was just what it was, but I'm sure the next one will tie in way more, and it'll be awesome. At least I hope so. Next up, Avengers Arena issue 17. If I am correct, this is the second to last issue of Avengers Arena, and things are definitely getting really good. I cannot wait for the next one. Everybody is still more or less fighting amongst themselves. Pretty much that was like the main bulk of the issue. I don't want to give anything away, so I'm not going to say much more, except for it was definitely really good. Obviously, if you've been reading Avengers Arena, you're not going to drop out now. There's one issue left. If you haven't read Avengers Arena, get the trade or something, because it's definitely worth it. I really hope they come out with a hardcover sometime next year when they're done with this next month, because I would love to have it in a hardcover, because it was just, it's that good. But, yeah. Superior Spider-Man issue 21. I tried to remember this lady's name in it, but can't remember it. It starts off. Oh, how did it start off? I think it started off with Peter, or Doc Ock, actually. Why am I saying Peter? Doc Ock, and he was all pissed off because of what happened in the last issue. Um, it was good. There was like a other story happening more or less at the same time that doesn't get mentioned except for like twice. So there was like an underlying plot going on, which was way more interesting than the main plot, which obviously got resolved here because the Venom arc starts next issue, which will most likely be in the beginning of next month. But hopefully, you never know. That it could be Superior Spider-Man. I think has been on and off. Sometimes it's twice a month, sometimes it's once a month. So hopefully, we'll get it again at the very end of the month or something. I should look all that stuff up online. I should know the dates, but I don't remember them. Anyways, main story was alright. Underlying story, I'm really interested. We're not gonna learn more about it until later, I know, but I'm interested. I can't wait until Venom, and right after that, the Goblin stuff starts, and that's what I'm really excited about. I'm excited for both of them, honestly. yeah, there's nothing else I can say. I liked it. I would say I really liked it because of the other plot I had going on there, but there wasn't enough information to say. But I really liked it. But it was, to me, I enjoyed it. Now X-Men Gold. This issue was $6, and it did not have a shiny cover. But I don't remember if Marvel even does. Not shiny, but the the better covers like DC. I kind of wish they did it with this one, but whatever. It was definitely worth it. I can see how every issue does fit in continuity. And there's a story written there by Stan Lee, which was it was all right. It was really short. It was like 3 pages. A lot of these were like 3 pages, except for the first story, which was like the longest one. Um, yeah, it's like filled. It's like mixed between humor and somewhat serious for the first one. It's definitely worth it. I will say that it's definitely worth it. I really liked it. The only thing I didn't like is that at the very end they had a preview for Amazing X-Men issue 1 and All New X-Men, the issue that I'm going to show you in a second. I don't remember what number it is. I think it's 18. I kind of wish they maybe added concept art or something different in there instead of the preview. I'm not, because, the length of it was fine, but $6, and then you have like 6 pages or so in the back that are just previews for current comics. I was, but aside from that small complaint, it was definitely good and definitely worth it. If you like X-Men, it's definitely something you should get. So yeah. And last but not least, All New X-Men issue 18. Um, I don't get why this cover exists. Maybe just for the people who didn't read Battle of the Atom, or who some I don't know. For it's a very misleading cover. I don't get it, but it was pretty funny. I will say that there's humor there. With Iceman, a lot of stuff with Iceman. Actually, he was hilarious in this, and so was Kitty. Pretty much the all new X Men. If you didn't know, after Battle of the Atom, they do join uh, Scott's team. So it's pretty much them getting settled in the new Jean Grey, no, the new Xavier Institute or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There wasn't really anything big. This was just here we are now. Now let's see how things are here. And next issue, I'm sure there's gonna be action. Like plot stuff going on bigger now. But this is more of a I wouldn't say filler, because it's definitely they're joining the other school, so it can't really be filler. But if it wasn't for the fact that they were joining the school, it would definitely be more or less a filler issue, because nothing big happened. But it was still entertaining to read. It was still funny. And yeah, I really liked it. And if I have to choose something that I really liked out of everything, I can't actually tell you because I haven't read the other stuff. But I would go with, probably had the most fun with the X-Men Gold and Avengers Arena and Batman. These two, they were good, but they weren't as good. All New X-Men was great, but uh, like I said, it was more of a type of filler piece-ish. Not really. It's not the right word I'm looking for, but it was good nonetheless. I love X-Men. I'm gonna continue getting it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have here. Cat is going crazy around in the corner over there, jumping on stuff that he shouldn't be jumping on, and I'm gonna go now because this is gonna take forever to upload. And yeah, like I said, for the other stuff on this side of the pile, I will read them, throughout the weekend and stuff, and hopefully I'll, try and put them on a review for next week, just so I don't have to do 2 videos, because I have to use a Dropbox to transfer my files from my phone to my computer, because my phone will not be detected by USB, and that sucks. So, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it, and I guess I will talk to you hopefully sooner because I want to do a review on Batgirl Volume 2. I was going to actually do that right now, but I grabbed the wrong thing, and I don't feel like coming back up here once I'm done doing this because I have to go back downstairs to get it. Anyways, maybe I'll do a tour so you can understand why I say up, like what this place is, my other room up here, so it's more understandable. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, and like, subscribe if you want, comment if you have any questions, I guess, and oh, Twitter, if you do Twitter, it's in my description. I don't tweet a lot, but when I do, I use Twitter. Okay then, yeah, bye.